we must rally the people up to, support and to go towards and to obey and to adhere to and pledge allegiance to the Holy Spirit that is alive in their time, in order that we can fulfill the very hard, condition that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam set when he said that whoever dies and doesn't know the Imam of their time dies the death of ignorance. And this is very much emphasized also in the lifetime of the Imams, when Imam al-Rida alayhi salam, for example, during one of his speeches, he says that La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah is a fortress that protects people against the hellfire. Like, whoever says these words are guaranteed paradise, the Imam says, right? But then he says what? He says that, but he is a condition of that, meaning that the belief in monotheism, there's a condition to it, and the condition to it is that you know the Imam of your time, and if you don't pledge allegiance to the Imam of your time, then you die as a polytheist, not a monotheist. And so we believe that the very salvation of mankind depends on the identification of the Spirit of God, or that claimant whose name is present in the will, who's calling towards the supremacy of God. And if people don't identify who he is and pledge allegiance to him, then they're doomed to hellfire. And for that reason, that becomes our mission, to save people from hellfire by helping them identify who it is that they should pledge allegiance to. And other narrations state that an individual who doesn't have a pledge of allegiance in his neck to the Imam of his time will never get into paradise and will always be condemned to hell or to reincarnation on the earth until they end up identifying the correct Imam, because God would never allow for a human being to enter into paradise carrying the same sin that Iblis was kicked out of paradise for. Because Iblis, he refused to accept the Imam of his time, Adam, and so he had to leave out of paradise. And so nobody except those who accepted the Adam of their time would be allowed into paradise.